Hey, it's my new band. No, actually, it's the cast of Kubo and the Two Strings. I've got Kubo, Monkey, Beetle. Check it out. We've got interviews backstage with the cast of Kubo and the Two Strings. Directorial debut, not bad, my friend. Wow. I know I know you've worked on a bunch of movies, but this is your baby.
It is my baby. I feel like they're all my babies to a degree, but yeah, this is the first time I've sat in the director's chair, and it was a challenge, let me tell you, but it was also an incredibly rewarding experience.
Well, for me, like, the animation was so detailed. You know, the stop motion, what you guys did. I mean, I could see things. That's what it really, it's a beautiful looking film on the big screen. I will tell you that right now. It's just gorgeous. But the whole time I'm sitting there thinking, how long did this take?
Well, the pace of any animated film is pretty glacial. These things take a long time to make. You know, we started working on this film 5 years ago, and the actual production process takes about 2 years. And, you know, on any given week, an animator will do 4 to 5 seconds of footage a week. So you get a sense of how long it takes to make these things. But you also have a sense that if someone's going to commit their life to doing that, they have to love and be passionate about what they're doing. And I think you see that on the screen.
What drew you to the Kubo story?
You know, it's just, I think that the setting, the idea of telling a big, kind of fantastic, epic story, that was something that I'd loved since I was a kid. I've loved epic fantasy since I was a child. I love Tolkien and Star Wars and you know, L. Frank Baum and Lone Wolf and Cub. I love the films of Harryhausen and Akihiro Kurosawa. And so with Kubo, it was an opportunity for us to do something that was really original, to tell a story that kind of, where we could paint in those same colors of those great epic fantasies. And what's more, as you develop these stories, you start finding parallels between the characters in your own life. And we had a canvas with which I could, you know, apply some of my own experiences, my own families to this. And so it really gave me an opportunity to tell a deeply personal story along with something that was deeply beautiful, that was inspired by the things that we loved growing up.
I'm a mama's boy, so that's why I was
well,
like,
so am I.
Oh, dude, there you see, nothing wrong with that, man.
Nothing wrong with that.
And that's why I was like, oh, I got to take my mom to see it because it's just, you know, that kind of story. But the family's a little crazy. My family's not like that. But
family's a little out there.
I was thinking Kardashian. I'm kidding. I want to talk about, though, directing a voice cast.
Yes.
Because it's a lot different than I would think than live action.
It is different because the only thing that a voice actor can provide in a film is their voice. And so it's challenging. You know, in a live action film, you have the physical side of acting, facial expressions, body language, gestures that can convey so much before a word even comes out of an actor's mouth. But in animation, the only thing that the actor brings to the process is their voice. They have to convey the entire range of human emotion using just their voice, and it can be really challenging. And so, you know, I think that, you know, we were blessed in that we have a cast of some of the finest actors in the entire world, and who saw part of their own experiences reflected in the story, and so they really poured themselves into it, and I think you see that in the performances.
The music is incredible. I think the score is another character. Guitar
Beautiful.
Gently Weeps, Harrison song. You have to see the movie, know what I'm talking about. But tell me about your, you know, picking the right music for this.
So, you know, the music is an incredible part of it's integral to the story, and it's an important part of our lives as well. I mean, music in this movie means so much because Kubo's a musician. He's kind of like Orpheus in a sense, that he's gifted with the ability to create divine music. He can coax the rocks and the trees to dance. So when we started to talk with our composer, Dario Marinelli, about playing music that was divinely inspired, no small challenge there, but he was up for the task, and I think the music really is extraordinary. I mean, so often we have these emotions inside us that have difficult time finding articulation, and so often music is that thing that gives voice to those things that we're feeling, and I think this movie does that beautifully.